We have our feelings pillow here. Do you want to pick a feeling that you're feeling?
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Hate Spinnerbait, the podcast where we hate spinnerbait, but we love Girls Weekend. Hi, with me as always. Hi, I'm Bethany, everyone. With me as always is Michael, and who's with me in person. Because look at us. We're on a couch. You can kind of see my knees were almost exposed to y'all for the first time ever, and I don't know if you're prepared for that. So I covered them. And also just because we're like cute, comfy, cozy girls. I don't know. This is a very... Hi, Rocky. He's the only boy who's allowed to be here. This is a maybe very specific thing, but if anyone was involved in Nerdfighteria in like 2012 peak Tumblr time, my favorite thing was always reunion episodes where Hank and John got to be together in person. And I kind of feel like that's what we're having right now, is a reunion episode, which makes me excited. So if anyone is excited to see us live together in person, just know that I'm equally excited.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So we're on the girls' trip that we've been talking about for a while.
Mm-hmm.
We have bun straws, and so we're just gonna bring some ladies in here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Be bopping
around.
We're
we have
gonna,
special guests.
We're gonna ask them some questions. We're gonna chat. We're gonna do whatever we feel like doing.
Mm-hmm. Where were we?
Okay.
Usually we don't have an audience for this. It's just, maybe one of our first guests right now. Usually it's just the two of us sitting quietly in our room. Sometimes Andrew is present in your room.
Sometimes.
Mike is usually not present in the room with me, so it's really weird. There are people kind of around listening and watching, but it's nice. Is this our first live show? This is the first Hate Spinnerbait live show.
This is the first in-person show.
Like live in front of a studio audience.
Mm-hmm. Well, we did have a little audience with Destin, but we weren't
true. Yeah, we did
videotaping it.
Yeah.
I'm not holding this close enough to my face.
You know, when we meet our BFFs there in person,
I just want y'all to know that we're sitting here recording this podcast, and this bitch just walked over here with a crinkly ass bag of chips. A sound nightmare.
Disrespect. If anyone wants potato chip ASMR. Okay, well, Victoria, you've already had your face be seen, so would you like to come sit next to us on the couch so we can ask you some questions? Sure. I know we call this chaos, but truly this episode is going to be chaos.
Yeah.
Which is probably not new for our listeners slash watchers. Watch us on YouTube. We haven't said that yet. Watch us on YouTube. You can see how we're together and cute and cuddly. Okay, so hi, Victoria. Welcome to Hate Spinnerbait.
Hi, thanks.
Obviously you hate Spinnerbait because we all do, but what are you loving? What are you loving?
I'm loving Girls Weekend in the Cabin.
Yes.
100%. This has been rejuvenating, healing, so many laughs, so many good times.
Happy so many gigs.
So many what?
Gigs. Giggles.
Oh, yeah, gigs.
Gigs.
I thought you said eggs, and I was like, we're not going to say that.
Is this a comedy? Girl, please.
We're actually millionaires.
Yeah. All right, Victoria, this is like, I feel like Drew Barrymore, y'all. I'm like interviewing
Should we like hold hands?
Should we hold hands? Yeah, that's very Drew Barrymore of you. Oh my god, look at them.
Excuse me.
Okay. My first question is this. How many episodes have you watched
of
Hate Spinnerbait?
Yeah.
I don't know off the top of my head, but I have watched many of your YouTube episodes.
Oh my god, thank you.
Yeah, and I have
thank you so much.
Also streamed you on Spotify, which is my streaming service of choice.
Yes. Are we in your top podcast at the end of the year? I'm just kidding.
I'm kidding, but I'm not. I don't really listen to I don't think that genuinely, I don't think my Spotify Wrapped gave me a top podcast because I didn't listen to, I guess, any of them enough. Sorry. I do generally watch y'all on YouTube. I'll put you on my television and then I pretend like I'm hanging out with you while I do my chores.
Oh, wow. That's really wholesome. That makes my heart.
I love that.
That makes me happy.
I love that.
I love that.
More men. Oops. Gosh. That's going to be a noise.
Yeah, sorry about that. Ooh.
I have a question for you, Michael. And if you were one of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, who would you be?
Oh my God,
that
this
was
is
too close. I'm sorry to everyone who just was way too close right now.
This is a difficult one because I have a lot of options. I have Whitney Rose.
Mm-hmm.
She's hot.
Yeah.
That's
She
basically.
stays being hot.
But Heather Gay
Mm-hmm.
has such an interesting story, and she's like telling Mormonism to go fuck themselves, and I really like that.
And her last name is Gay.
And her last name is Gay.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I do think I myself would choose Whitney Rose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair. That's very fair.
But yeah. But then you don't get stuck with, if you go with Heather, you don't get stuck with a husband.
So true.
You can-
Stuck with the husband.
You can find your own.
That's fine.
So true, bestie.
Question.
Okay. Answer.
You're doing so great.
Thank you.
We're doing so good. We prepped. We prepped really.
Here, I'll let you hold this because
Okay.
it's gonna be a question for Gail.
Tell us your first book you ever read
Ooh.
that impacted you.
Oh,
It's
I
like
was gonna say
ever
my
read.
first-
What?
My first thing ever. I don't know. Probably that I recall. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's the Magic Treehouse series, like going back
Oh,
really
yeah,
far. Like
yeah.
I remember reading those in the second grade in Miss Keene's class.
Yeah.
But independently, I don't remember the name of it, but I really liked the books in elementary school that looked like journals and like had fonts that looked like they were handwriting.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one, I cannot remember the name of it for the life of me, but some of the ink was in purple. And I liked it because the ink was in purple. I thought Bethany just clocked that I have the microphone clasped to my nail.
I like it. I wish I could do that, honestly.
I know, me too.
But yeah, I mean, those weren't that impactful because I don't remember the names of them. So like in terms of actually like the content, Harry Potter.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Harry Potter books.
That's fair.
I was in deep with those.
Yeah.
Actually, who wasn't?
Who was it?
I don't. Cool kids, maybe. I don't know. I definitely
Can't
spent
relate.
my recess time on the playground reading Harry Potter,
For sure.
waiting to be called back into class.
Good times.
Yeah, and those are things that I know are actually my memories. We had a conversation last night about memories and like childhood memories, and if they're vivid, it's like, is that genuinely a childhood memory, or am I remembering pictures? But like I know I don't have pictures of that playground, so I'm like, okay, that's real.
Mm-hmm.
That's not like.
There was this huge wooden, amazing, like the biggest playground I've ever seen in my life in the town I lived in when I was a kid. And my nieces and nephews live there now. And it's gone.
Oh, sad.
Yeah. It's,
Yeah, I have to imagine that our playground has changed a bunch since I went there. I know at one point there were the planets were painted on the blacktop, and it was like a big deal when I was in probably middle school or high school, and they painted over Pluto with like Pluto the cartoon dog, because Pluto was no longer a planet. They, I don't know, guess wanted to make sure that's what was really important to spend money on, to make sure that I was still accurate.
Oh gosh.
that's U.S. education for you.
Hey, New Jersey, baby. At least it's up in the top.
Mm-hmm.
New Jersey has good public schools.
No, I know what you mean. It was just funny to hear.
Just gonna
Tell us your favorite moment from this weekend so far.
Oh gosh. My favorite moment from this weekend so far was when we were watching the Eras tour, and and then Jenny started to quiz us, and then Jenny got so distracted. What song was it?
You were in love.
Yeah. Was it "You Were in Love" that made her
And
stop?
Maroon.
I was gonna say I thought it was Maroon. We were like mid Taylor Swift trivia, and Jenny like immediately was like, "I need to focus," and just fully went into performance mode, and that was definitely a highlight for me so far.
Yeah.
And we didn't know when Savior was going to start again. It just would, and then she'd get lost in the sauce, the Taylor Swift sauce again.
Amazing.
And then she'd come back to us. It was really good. Yeah, that's a great
Yeah,
moment.
and then that was followed up by, like, as we were already very giggly, Emmy was like, let me recall the list of things that I have from the weekend so far that have made us laugh. And then we all just continued laughing. So like I like tears streaming down my face, my stomach hurt, like laughing so hard. In a way that felt very cathartic. So
Yes.
yeah.
This has been so healing. We highly recommend go to a cabin with your friends and with no expectations.
Yeah.
Order your groceries Instacart.
These mountains be scary,
$50
Yeah, these mountains be scary.
They're scary.
Super sweet.
We're lazy.
Yeah, we're lazy. We're here for the vibes. I like to look at the mountains. I don't want to drive up and down them. They scare. I drive a Honda Civic. Okay, like it's just not. It's not meant for me. While we have Victoria here on the couch, we'll go ahead and bring Kiana as well because she's a little shy to be by herself.
Oh yeah.
So-
Yeah, bring Rocky. I have my emotional
You can
support.
come
Yeah.
in.
Here he comes.
The
Here he
prince.
comes, the prince of the
Delivered.
cabin.
Aw, there he
Rocky,
is.
what? We know that you hate spinnerbait, but what have you been loving, bud? Yes.
Mhm.
Tell me more. Yes, he's having a great time. He's
Mhm.
having a great time. Okay. Thank you, Rocky. This is everyone's favorite baby. He's been a very sweet boy. Mascot of the trip. We love him. Okay, so Kiana, same question. We obviously know that you hate spinnerbait, but what are you loving?
All the crafts. So many activities.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I love crafting in theory, but I never have time to do it. So,
Oh.
what do you
Have
have
some
to
thoughts.
say?
Yeah, do you have thoughts, Rocky?
What's your favorite part?
I just wanted his little sniffles.
The food. He has been loving the food.
Oh.
The walks, the smells. Have you been loving the smells and all the love and attention? Yes. Yeah.
Yes. This is Kiana's dog. His
Mhm.
name is Rocky. Rocky, you can tell. I mean, Rocky, you can tell us. Kiana, you can tell us about Rocky.
That's also right.
I feel like you can tell us more about Rocky. You can give the original lore, and then I can pick up.
Okay. So it all began years ago when I went into a pet store at an adoption event, and I saw this little man, and he had no applications, and he was just so cute. So me and my husband, boyfriend at the time, fostered him. We took him home. We love him. He was so cute and perfect. And then he was adopted.
And I might say, yeah. During this time, I was friends with Michael Ann, so I followed Rocky's
Yes.
story.
Mhm.
And I was so excited that she had this adorable little pup getting all this love, and I was reposting and help him find a home. I was not at the time in my life where I could have a dog. It would not be a responsible choice for me at the time. So I loved him from afar, but it just wasn't meant to be yet.
Not yet. He got adopted. Then they did that thing that people do where they're like, I know I've had this dog for like 6 years, but I'm having a baby now. So like,
6 years feels crazy. Was it 6 years? Way too long.
it was 4 years at least, I think.
Mm.
3 or 4 years. They're like, okay, I'm done with this dog. We're going to bring him to the pound if you can't find anyone to adopt him for us, which, me. Interesting choice.
Called you back up.
Yeah, just that's my problem now.
Yep.
My boo. So anyway, yeah, they were like, it's we're bringing him to this kill shelter, or you're finding us somebody to adopt him. So that was really fun. Few months for me. Reached out to a bunch of rescues. Couldn't get anyone to take him. I couldn't take him. I already had 2 dogs, and y'all know about my dogs.
And I was still in a living situation that would not have been responsible. We had another dog. It was in a smaller townhouse. But I was reposting aggressively because I could not believe we were back in this boat.
Yeah.
Because he's such a good boy.
He's such a good boy. He's the best boy.
He's the best boy. And then I guess, I'll take over.
Yeah.
I had a lifestyle change. The girl I lived with moved out, took her dog. And within that week, I said, Michael Ann, where is Rocky? I would like to foster him. That was cute of me. And the second I met him, I said, I am never parting with you, ever.
Mm-hmm.
I loved you from afar for so many years, and now he's living out his best life, and he has a brother and a cat sister and a big backyard and is pampered. As you can see by the way delivered him on this couch.
Yes. Yeah.
And he came on the
Spoiler.
girls' trip. There's no way he's
Mhm.
hanging back. He's a part of the crew.
Yeah. He's perfect in every way. 100%. 10 out of 10. Also, he is not aggressive or dangerous. So.
And is great with kids. Okay, we won't at them, but
Yeah.
just saying, don't know what that was. Gotta try sometimes, you know?
A dog is a commitment that you make.
Mhm.
And it's a pretty serious one. So, yeah.
True.
Don't be stupid. We have our feelings pillow here. Do you want to pick a feeling that you're feeling?
Close my eyes.
Probably.
I love this interview.
It's chaos.
Thank you for. Oh gosh, I think I just shut it off again.
Nope, you're good.
There we go. Yeah, thanks for coming and talking to us about your dog. And now we're gonna have you pick a feeling.
What are you feeling today? Which triangle are you in?
I think I'm feeling, happy. This weekend has been wonderful.
Are you feeling accepted, powerful, peaceful,
Yes.
intimate, and optimistic?
All of the above.
Rocky,
you
you're
guys
the same. Yeah, are you feeling optimistic? Yeah,
Yes.
you are. He
can
is.
tell.
He
You can
100% is. He's feeling loving. He's feeling peaceful.
Are you feeling liberated?
Yeah.
Yes, I would say
Yes. Release your inhibitions.
respected, fulfilled. What else is
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Open. Inspired.
Hopeful. Honestly, hopeful.
Mm-hmm.
I think that this weekend it's a good little mental break and a good reminder that we can still feel happy amongst dire times.
So true. Much needed. Yeah, truly. Go scream into the woods, y'all, if you're needing a time. Hydrate. Take care of yourselves. Go scream into the woods with the girly pops.
I hope
for
we're
sure.
getting all of his snores right now.
I know, I hope we are too. Do double mic.
Yeah.
Double mic moment.
Every bit needs to be picked up. Chaos.
The soundtrack to my life.
We can't, you're stuck here for the rest of the episode.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, he's being so
I'll
sweet.
move out of the way and then somebody else can sit by him.
Oh, hello. Welcome to the show, Emmy.
Let her sit down.
He's like, I don't know about that.
This is such an
He's like,
angle
this
of
is
Rocky
my
that-
couch. Y'all, this is my couch. Welcome to the show where we hate spin or vape, but what are you loving?
I am loving time with Rocky
Yeah.
Ditto.
and all the girls, but
Yeah.
You
Mostly
can
Rocky.
sit him up a little.
But
He
mostly
may-
Rocky.
Yeah,
I do
there you go.
I can't do it. I literally can't. This is actually Mr. Rocky Appreciation Podcast now. We're just here to love on him. What an angel. Oh my god, look at this right here. Can't with him. He's so cute.
He's so cute.
Okay. Since we've been introducing y'all and you've just been kind of like waiting in the wings, or like waiting on deck, like a baseball game, and now it's made me think this is a fun question. If you had a walk-up song, what would you choose? Not to like be on the spot.
that's horribly on the spot. I need to think about it.
Really is. I'm so
You
sorry.
don't
I'm
get
gonna
any
let
time.
you-
Rapid
I'm gonna let you
fire.
ponder that.
We'll circle back.
Yeah, and we'll circle back. we'll sit here, we'll discuss with Rocky, and we'll circle right on back to that by the end of the interview. 100%.
Yeah.
This
You are
is,
such
we
a
have
man
discussed
right
Emmy on
now.
the show before. This is, I feel like I may have just like had a little burp and the mic may have picked that up. I'm so sorry if so. But we've discussed her before. This is a beautiful gem of a human being. She was in Mike Land's wedding, and I met her for the first time at Mike Land's wedding. And she is the beautiful soul that asked us to sign a Sarah Dawson album for her, which was like the sweetest little thing. Maybe the coolest I've honestly ever felt in my life. So I just want to thank you. This is her. We've talked about her. So yeah, I just want to give you a little shout out. It was a very cute moment.
It was the best part of the weekend.
Yeah, honestly, it really. Yeah, like forget marrying Andrew.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Definitely.
I can marry you anytime.
Yeah. Exactly. The but that honestly was the best part of the weekend. It was delightful.
Yeah.
And yeah, so yeah, I don't know what I was gonna say. I feel like
That's her.
That's
Claim
her.
to fame.
Claim to fame. Look at her.
Yes, hello. That autographed book is a cherished possession. For life.
Oh.
Yeah.
We appreciate that. Look at you now on the show. She's on the show.
Started from the bottom.
Yeah, start from the bottom, now we're here.
Started from the bottom, now we're all on TV. Just kidding.
Yes. Also, you know,
We're self-produced.
yeah. Yes. Sponsor Dr. Pepper.
We are self-made women.
Yeah, we sure are.
30 under 30. Just kidding. Neither of us are under 30.
Look at this handsome fella.
Wow.
He's 30
Rocky
under
is.
30. Yes,
Yeah.
for sure. He's number one.
The rest of us. I'm also so sorry to anyone who's like listening to this with headphones on because there's gonna be so many like
Oh, yeah.
loud laughing and I'm
And-
sorry.
And you don't get to see Rocky, so basically you
Yeah.
should go over to YouTube.
Yeah, if you're not on YouTube,
Yeah, plug
get
it.
a grip.
If there
Seriously.
was ever an episode to watch us on YouTube, this is truly the one.
Yeah, it 100%.
100%.
Agreed.
Yeah. Look at this nugget.
Oh! He's got feelings and he's got thoughts.
He's really okay, so yeah, I mean what besides he's so cute. What besides obviously hanging out with Rocky, which as you said is, you know, what you've been loving. We talked a little bit about the fact that you have been making the list of the funny things that have been said this weekend. So yeah, like what are some highlights? I feel like we're all gonna have the same highlights is the problem.
I know.
But like what are your highlights?
So many highlights. Watching the Eras Tour movie was very, very fun just to sing it all, plus all the funny moments. And just seeing the different songs that got different people hyped.
Yeah, that's true.
So that was really fun. And we had also done a Eras themed snack night, girl dinner.
Yeah.
So did we talk about that?
Girl
No.
dinner. No, yeah.
Yeah, so we all had an
Girl
era.
dinner.
Yeah, we all had an era that we chose and made a snack or snack board or like snack and drink or whatever we felt like to go with that era. And that was our dinner. It was primarily dessert.
Yeah.
So that was
That's how I
fun.
like it.
Yeah, so that was very
Like a
fun.
sweet treat. What's happening over here?
Casey's like, looking at my lipstick, and she's like, "Is this what I use for this gem something?"
My one thing. So yeah, the boards were amazing. Everyone is so creative. Like, not to toot our own horns, but like we're really out here killing it. But my favorite thing about Emmy, so she had red, which was fantastic. She did so good. She had like fuck the patriarchy. It was beautiful. But of course there was obviously lots of red dye in it, and we're like, RFK would hate your board. And that's what made it better. If he saw it, it would have pissed him off so much. And that really made me love it.
It was an act of protest.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, the government right now, right?
Am I right?
Am
Rocky, what are your thoughts on how they're doing? Yeah,
That's
me too.
exactly how
That's
I
exactly
feel.
how I feel, my dude. 100%. 100%. Yeah. Something that way. Oh, we also did get to see, Emmy provided us with our first thing was PowerPoints. I don't know if we've discussed that yet either.
PowerPoint.
You know, beautiful PowerPoint. Emmy's was pretty iconic for two reasons. One being she did post a photo of her and Mike Land when they were in like their emo phase, and it was great. Very moody, angsty girls. We love that. And number two, she did give us an entire Narcan presentation, which was very lovely and very helpful, and truly, you know, I fell through this last night in the hot tub, but it was very beautiful. And I think could
Do it
honestly
again right
truly,
now.
yeah,
Oh, sorry.
right now for all the Instagram people. But no, she really,
But-
you know.
You can go to endoverdose.net and learn about that.
Yeah.
And the context was we were all doing PowerPoints presenting on a special topic of our choice. So
Yes.
I didn't just sit everyone
Yeah.
down and be like, time for education.
Doesn't like trying to bum everyone out. Overdose, y'all. It's a problem. No, it was very lovely and very informative, and yeah, could legitimately save someone's life one day. So we love that. And
Love that.
yeah, it's just been, we've really been out here thriving, PowerPointing, girl dinner airs toward delightfulness.
Tonight, Emmy's grilling. I haven't stopped thinking about
I
it.
know. I'm so excited, honestly.
It's gonna be great.
Grill
Emmy's-
master. What
okay.
is your
Casey's
favorite
really
thing to grill, do you think?
I love steak, so I love grilling like a nice high quality steak. But also I grill like a lot of vegetables. Grilled vegetables are great, and grilling is like my primary source of cooking. So year round, I just rather than use an oven or stove, I often use a grill.
Honestly, that's a good idea.
It's very easy.
I use an air fryer, but that's because I
Same.
don't have a grill.
I'm just
Well-
impressed that year round, as someone who like you live in the north, you're still out there.
Yeah.
Just grilling it up. As a southerner,
Yeah.
respect to you.
That's
on
what
that.
they do.
I'm dedicated.
Get on down, Jenny. Jenny has
Come
to.
on down.
While Jenny's making her pilgrimage, the one thing I do need to share on this podcast, and thank you so much for asking me what my favorite Sarah Dessen novel
Oh
is.
yeah, you're welcome.
I
Please do tell. Yeah, that's appropriate.
yeah, so I have not read a majority of them, but I did have a few of them in my rotation when I was younger. And Someone Like You is the one I think of, the one that brings me back.
Snaps.
Yeah.
For that.
And I love listening to your perspectives and like the adult sort of revisit.
Yeah, thank you.
And yeah, the female friendships are
Yes.
which like I didn't appreciate
Yeah.
as
Yeah,
a
exactly.
younger reader.
Yeah.
So
And now you're like, wow.
Yeah.
That is so important.
Yeah.
100%.
you all are really killing it. So
Thank you.
Oh my God,
thank
thank
you. This is so nice.
you.
We did just invite our friends on to give us compliments.
Oh,
Let me tell you.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, here Jenny, here's this one.
Prop them back
Wrap
up.
it back up.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay,
Hello.
Rocky.
Welcome to
Hey,
the show, Jenny.
Rocks. Welcome.
Hello.
Obviously, you hate spinner bake, but what is the one thing you are loving?
I mean, how do I pick just one?
Pick this.
I mean, I
pick
love
a-
rocks,
Mm,
hanging out.
yeah.
I love this quality time,
Yes.
you know?
Yeah.
Not to steal everyone's answer.
Yeah, but no, that.
But, yeah.
Jenny was serenading us earlier with the uke. You were on the ukulele.
I was.
It was very beautiful.
I was doing some little ditties on the ukulele. Yeah, just, you know, I was getting lost in it. I was fucking crying. It was a good time. It was a good time.
A good weekend.
It's been a good
Yeah,
weekend.
that was.
Jenny has been cracking us up all weekend. May I just say, like an absolute delight.
I honestly, I never thought I would be the funny one.
You did a hard job.
I
Somebody's
honestly-
gonna do it.
I'm very shocked. I don't know. Or maybe I'm not.
Also, ladies and gents, she's humble.
I am. Oh, I'm so sorry for your ears. No, but this has been great. I've needed this. I could do this every weekend.
Right?
Honestly,
If only
I
I
love
had the money.
crafting.
Yeah.
Right? It did. I was thinking about that. I was like, it's
I mean,
crazy
it
how we spend all this money to go sit in the.
Yeah. And
In a
the grand
thing
scheme of
together.
things, not oh hi Rocky. No,
Oh, you're gonna have to give it a second.
sorry everyone. Rocky's being really cute right now. In the grand scheme of things, not an overwhelmingly expensive weekend. But like just like
No.
the act of driving to a cabin in the woods, renting a cabin every weekend would be difficult. And like our significant others would probably miss us.
At this point in the show, Jenny asked us if we had ever seen the movie Cabin in the Woods.
Of course.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
I think that movie is so good.
Yeah. You can curse
Oh.
on this podcast.
So
Yeah, I like.
good. That
like-
movie was so fucking good.
I
don't know what to do with my knees.
I know.
I just got
I
two
know,
white
and
hot
I
dogs
just-
right here.
I realized I was like exposing my tootsies as well, and like you guys want me to see those.
Yeah, you all never see this much.
Not
of
for
us.
free.
Yeah, not for free.
You can Venmo me though. We'll talk about it.
You can have mine for free. It's okay.
It's
my gift to you. You know?
You're welcome.
You're
But-
welcome.
Yeah, this weekend has just been
Yeah.
like one for the books. a canon moment.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully we get more canon moments.
Agreed. Yeah. Wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
At least
Who's
a
the
couple
next to get
Kodaks.
married?
Casey.
We'll just do this for their.
Yeah.
We'll just do this again for
Yeah.
marriage.
Exactly.
For marriage.
For marriage. Because we're gonna marry one. You know what I mean?
Collectively, as a
No.
unit.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I don't know what else to say.
That was
You
beautiful.
know-
Thank you.
That was beautiful. Thank you so much for being with us.
Yeah.
100%.
What's your feeling on the feelings wheel? What's right with you today?
Let's see.
You have to say what's right with you today, what's going well in your life, and what would you like to see change.
Oh my God.
Wow, that's a lot.
So first of all, what's going right with you today?
Well, I'm enjoying this fantastic time with my friends in this cabin. It's been so relaxing. It's been so healing. My dogs are healthy, and I'm healthy, hopefully.
Okay.
Hopefully, as far as
What's
I
going
know,
well
that's
in
all.
your life? All that?
Yeah.
All of that, yeah.
Okay, and what would you like to change?
I don't want to live in South Carolina anymore.
That's fair.
fair.
That's fair. Yes. What's driving me today is the vibes of this weekend. Being on this couch with you two lovely ladies right now. Being on this couch with everyone that's been here. Even Casey, who's not going to come on this couch, but we still love her. That's what's driving me today. What is going well? Yeah, my dog is healthy.
Mhm.
As far as I know, me and my husband are both healthy. You know, knock on wood. I feel like I'm jinxing it. No, everyone is fine. Yeah, everyone in my family is doing well. The Florida Gators are in the Elite Eight. That's
Yeah.
great. When
Okay.
this airs, they may have made it to the Final Four, but eliminated. But only 8 teams made it this far, so that's good. Even if we are eliminated, like we are one of 8 teams that made it this far in the tournament. I'm very proud of them.
No one's busting my brackets.
Yeah, ain't no one busting my bracket. What's one thing I would like to change? Who our president is.
That's a good choice.
And our shadow president is. This country. I would like to change this country. But you know, that's a big ask at this exact moment.
What could you do? Something that's in your control.
Something that's in my control that I
Yeah.
can change about it. Well,
Yeah, like it's because it's more, like an internal. Actually, it could be anything.
I mean,
why did I make a rule?
you know, there's
there's no rules actually.
There's no rules, just right. In case y'all are curious, Jenny is in grad school right now. So if this is, well, hey, we do like to talk about our feelings on this podcast.
We
but
do.
She is literally going to school for this right now.
Yeah,
so
talking
she's,
about feelings is honestly
she's
my
very good at
favorite thing
this.
to do in the world.
Yeah. But yeah, one thing you can do, I said you, like anyone watching, is collective you, me, everyone. Is obviously you can contact your members of Congress and the Senate and stuff. Like you're probably gonna get a voicemail. You're probably gonna talk to an intern. But yeah, local elections matter too. Focus on what's going on in your city and your community.
Yeah, I love that.
You can actually the election is what happened last year and the people spoke, unfortunately. But we can still, fight back where you can. Fight the good fight. And also just surround yourself with community that makes you less anxious about everything going on. i.e. take weekends where you go scream into the woods.
Yeah, exactly.
Stuff like
And
that.
every little bit helps. I know it's hard to think that you yourself can make a change. But it really takes everyone taking a change. Yeah, everyone standing up, your voice really does matter. There's already been a few movements. Because there was that day where nobody shopped at a big store.
Yeah.
And Elon Musk lost billions.
Yeah, and he's been crying about it ever since. And I've been loving that personally.
Yeah, I tried to find the crying.
What's going
Yeah.
well with me? How sad Elon Musk is right now. Honestly, that is kind of watering my crops, so to
Yeah.
speak.
He has feelings.
He's a big sissy baby, honestly, y'all. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, he's just he looks like he needs to take a shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I do get that. I get that.
He's just so uptight looking.
Should we put this in your direction, Jenny? What's going right with you today? What's going well in your life, and what's one thing you'd like to change?
Okay. What's one thing? By the way, I just want to do a shout out to Susan M. I'm not gonna say her last name.
Susan.
Because these are her questions, and
Oh,
for
yes,
copyright
Susan.
purposes,
Yeah.
I don't want to feel like I'm stealing her questions. So Susan, if you hear this, here's your shout out. You are the one who have.
I
these-
have heard
who
that
has these
Susan is
questions.
a big fan of the show. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Susan,
we call it.
yeah, Susie, for sure.
Susie?
We love
Okay.
you, Susie. We hope you're thriving.
Susie, yes. The best. What's going right with me today? Is all of this quality time and the laughter.
Yeah.
What's going well in my life is I feel like I can finally handle all of my emotions on my own.
Yeah.
And I do not need assistance, and it feels really good to feel your feelings.
Yeah.
Drugs can, it's a Band-Aid, but if you're using drugs to not feel, it is going to catch up with you 100%. So, but I know like you're only going to heal when you're going to heal.
Yeah.
So, try to go in with a grain of salt on that one. Relapse is a part of recovery. I'm like really going to, I went to treatment, but I went for mental health. But there was a moment where it was too much. I was waking, baking, like smoking. I smoked so much I didn't even get high anymore. And that's when I was like, all right, I think I need help. So I got help. And like, honestly, best decision I've ever made. While I was going through all of my other, childhood trauma shit, I finally got to feel everything and overcome it. So highly recommend feeling your feelings. Vulnerability is like so important to incorporate into your life for growth. Vulnerability is how you're going to grow. Just be brave. Just fucking do it. Do it right now. Do it. Who gives a flying fuck? You know what I mean? Just literally do it. Like, nobody cares. Like, I don't mean that in a mean way. I mean just like, like when you're so worried about being socially acceptable. No, literally just be yourself, and the right society will accept you. If people don't accept you, then they're not your people. Like, why would you want to hang out with someone who doesn't like your natural self? That doesn't make any sense. Like, who is that benefiting? I really could talk about this for hours. So, I don't know.
And I do think that's one of the things that's been nice about this weekend is that I think we all came in knowing that like we could be vulnerable and like be our like most authentic selves, and we would be accepted. And I think that that's like part of, even though we haven't met each other, like we came together as a group like with the purpose of like gathering with like-minded individuals to like just exist for a weekend.
Yeah.
So anyway, sorry to come back and interrupt.
My battery is running low, and the thing that charges it is where the mic goes. So
Okay.
we might have to wrap up this
We can
episode
wrap
shortly.
it up. Thank you, Jenny.
Yeah, thank you,
Thank
Jenny.
you, everybody.
Thank you, literally
Ellie,
everyone.
Casey, Kiana, Victoria,
Rocky.
Rocky, most importantly.
Yes,
Top
obviously.
of the list.
Yeah. Everyone here enjoying Girls Weekend. Thank
Yeah.
you for helping us keep our sanity. Everyone who has been watching the show this year or listening to the show this year knows that basically we have a small mentee bee on it.
At least once a month.
Once a month.
At
So, you've been watching us slip a little bit into insanity. This has been a nice break from that. Hopefully a good refresher. And yeah, again, as I said, I know obviously not everyone has the luxury in life to escape to a cabin in the woods with their friends. But whatever form of self-care that you can partake in these trying times, highly recommend it. like we always say, take care of yourselves in any way that you can. Find ways that you can. I've seen a lot of posts recently about like the best way to resist is like not being anxious all the time, not being bogged down by it. Like that's how they win. That's how they get you, because inevitably you want to like give up the fight. So yeah, resistance is also self-care sometimes, basically, long story short. So partake in that, however you so choose. Remember how adorable Rocky is. Like if he came back for
I know
the,
he came back. He was like, I gotta say bye to everybody.
and that's, yeah, just big thank you to everyone this weekend. Thank you, everyone who always, watches and listens. Looking at you, Jackie. And yeah.
Yeah,
on.
Jackie.
Yes. That snaps for Jackie.
Yeah. Everybody, take care of yourselves. Love your friends and yourself. And bye.
Bye.